in Houston, Texas. It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over.
Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Jones with a nice gain there on first down as he takes his forward and call it a pickup of 6. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week, 16 carries, 63 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
First and goal.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So that one will be accepted. So what a turnaround there. A roughing call on the field goal try leads to 1st and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
To number 17,
Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes tough for that.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Packers 7.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out now comes two-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his fourth year now in the league as he gets set to operate this Houston Texans offense.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be second down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Deshaun Watson sacked by Zadarius Smith.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Taylor now returning it. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
33, Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
complete to Mark.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
False start, offense.
That one whistled against David Bakhtiari. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Bernard McKinney on the tackle.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Now on 2nd and 16. Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard.
Rodgers pass. Complete to
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
gain on the play. And it's
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10.
For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week, 17 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games. They have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Watson on target here to Fuller. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Watson a give. This is Johnson.
Duke Johnson, the ball carrier.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Watson looks to throw again.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the... They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They go to Johnson again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Bradley Roby on the cover.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Intended for Mark.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were